what's cracking? I'm out here in the UK. I'm straight out of Compton tour, man. Much love. And you know you rocking with, man. It's Lil Easy E, and we about that online. So we finna get it cracking, man.
Peace, family. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This has been breaking news reported on C Murder's official Instagram. It says Corey Miller, hunger strike protests, COVID-19, Louisiana prison deaths, and neglect of terminally ill. So it says, for more info about Corey, contact his publicist, Lisa Jackson, 210-364-2261. And that's Lisa at 1jpmediauni.com. So, definitely want to say thoughts and prayers up for C. And we're definitely hoping that he can get some resolution in this case. Now, the official statement says, to warn my oppressed brothers, this is 20. Now, the official statement says, to warn my oppressed brothers, this 10-2 non-unanimous jury law is a direct violation of our civil and constitutional rights. This is a racist Jim Crow law. We must fight for ourselves. This is our call of duty. Over 15,000 inmates are wrongfully incarcerated under the legal 10-2 verdict. We are presently kidnapped in Louisiana prisons. We must take a stand. Corey Miller, forever true. So we definitely want to say thoughts and prayers with C, who shared some of this. And it says, C Murder, hunger strike protest, COVID-19, Louisiana prison deaths, and neglect of terminally ill. So C Murder is once again on a hunger strike for protection from COVID-19 and the release of 31 sealed documents withheld from his trial. So in this report, it says loved ones deserve to know the truth. Miller goes on to state that while quarantined, the inmates are on constant lockdown and are not allowed to leave the dorm to receive fresh air. The tests that they provide are not up to standard, and they are given many erroneous results. There are many inmates that have ailments that were not properly treated, and as a result, they have died after contracting the virus. The families of these men need to investigate their deaths due to improper treatment and neglect. Miller is telling the families to act now. Find out who was in the dorm with their deceased loved ones and get statements from them on how they were treated. It says, aside from dealing with the pandemic, there are incarcerated inmates that have terminal illnesses that are not properly cared for and are dying. So Corey Miller is using his voice to urge the families of these inmates to come together and push for a release program for these extenuating circumstances. He says, I believe that the world should know what's occurring here and their loved ones deserve to know the truth. So, C's always been one putting the truth out there. And we definitely, are representative for him. So it says, camps the prisons have become. Corey Miller is fighting for his freedom, and that's pressing the public to demand a full investigation into the corruption that led to his current incarceration. There is evidence in the district attorney's file showing an illegal DNA cover-up that was not presented to Miller or his attorneys and only discovered after his post-conviction relief had already been filed. He was excluded from being the perpetrator from the beginning. And when they ran through the CODIS database, a match was found, but the district attorney directed that the allow be taken out of the system. And that's, the allows one of the genes, we're talking DNA and forensics here, to mark it as forensic unknown. In addition to this cover-up, the witnesses that the state provided have since come forward and signed affidavits stating Miller's innocence. The witnesses stated that they were forced by the police to give false information and to testify against him in court. In addition, copious amounts of witnesses at the scene have come forward stating that Mr. Miller was not the perpetrator of this crime. None of these witnesses were allowed to take the stand and testify. The jurors' notes were also hidden, and when directed to supply them to the judge and the defense team, they failed to provide them, and the courts never pursued any actions to rectify. So as we can see, this has been reported on other mainstream media sources. See a picture of C with his daughters. We definitely want to say peace to them. So as we can see, there's more on this report. That DNA that ran through the system, found a match for somebody else, and they marked it as an unknown forensic, just so they could hold C on this case. So we definitely want to say thoughts and prayers. Don't forget to use your voices, sign the petition, call the Louisiana governor, Stay updated via CMED's Instagram page, and we'll do our best to post updates as they come in. We not too long ago did a post ourselves on why C was wrongfully convicted. So definitely we want to say peace to the family, and we hope to see C. Corey Miller free soon. Peace, family. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and check us out on bout.online.com. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for exclusive playlists and social media for all different types of segments and content.